lovely people, and welcome to Prexy Prex. I know it has been quite a long time and things have been quite difficult as well for us here in Melbourne. We have been on a very strict lockdown for a long time, and then now finally we are being kind of released out in the wild, slowly, step by step, which is a good thing. However, during the entire lockdown, things have been very stressful, not being able to go out as often or as away as we could. It has put a strain on everyone's mental health, including mine. But we coped with it, we managed with it. Now it's been more than 20 days without any cases or deaths due to COVID in Victoria, which is a good thing. So, next thing about my tank, a lot has happened in the meantime. As you guys know, I bought a clam, and that clam did well for more than a week, and out of the blue one morning I saw this. The clam's gone. It only had the outer shell. Obviously my lovely tank mates had made sure that it doesn't make my water toxic, so they cleaned it up. That's what I think. However, I'm not sure what exactly happened to the clam. It was doing fine. It opened up quite nicely. However, based on my discussions with various Facebook forums, indicated that clam might have been already kind of dying. I don't know, but one lesson learned, I'm not getting a clam anytime sooner, and if I'm getting, that is going to be a bigger clam, because the clam I got was really small, which came with its own risk because it's hard to manage a smaller clam. Now, with regards to the tank mates, I don't know if you can notice, there's hardly any fish inside. I only have Jelly Bean, PJ, Ross, and Jim Jr. I'm calling him Jim Jr. because Jim Sr. passed away. So I had a few deaths in my tank as well, which was quite disappointing, which was quite upsetting for me as well. And I decided not to add any more fishes at this point, given that it is a nano tank after all. I believe still I can add maybe one more fish, but not anytime sooner. I'm planning to just propagate more corals as much as I can. The good thing is I bought a couple of just 2 SPS corals, and they are doing fine. Despite me kind of knocking over them, breaking them into pieces, and re-gluing them to the rock work here and there, they still seem to be doing fine. They're thriving. Currently, I'm having a bigger problem, which is my glass gets algae very easily. Like within minutes after I clean it, it is having a film deposited on it. Now, I believe it could be due to high nutrient. I already have a protein skimmer. Should I add a GFO bag or something? I do water change. I do up to close to 50% water change recently a few times. Still nothing seems to be helping. So what I'm currently doing is I've reduced the on time of my light. I'm just doing it for a couple of hours in the morning during particularly feeding time, and then at night time when I would really like to look at them and feed them. So other than that, I am not having the light on because I felt that maybe too much white light. So I don't know. I welcome any suggestions on this end. One other thing I noticed is the 2 wave makers, small wave makers I have, they do a good job. However, I believe the tank needs more flow, not the kind of flow my QPS 9 wave maker made, because that was destructive. I need something more like a gyre style of cross water flow or something, but I'm not going to invest on a gyre. That's way too expensive. I put in too much money into this. I just want to have something. So I'm looking at my options at this point. I'm still using my QPS 9 for saltwater mixing. That is all I'm using it for. But at least it is being put to good use. Now, with regards to the crosswater, it's just getting a bit dirty on the back side. As you can see, my reef tank is designed, the aquascape is designed in a way that it kind of starts from the middle and kind of ends at the edge. So there is a kind of a cavern underneath, and that might have been a bad idea because that cavern is not getting enough water flow most of the time, and I have a lot of detritus going and settling there. So unless I have a bit more stronger water flow, which is more directed towards that direction, it's not going to work. So no matter what, I feel I might need one more wave maker, but not my QPS-9 because it will literally like blow everything away. On the good news front, my corals all have been doing quite well. My Duncan did so well. Unfortunately, when I moved my Duncan on top of my hammers started to sting my Duncan and they stopped opening up in the lower branches. So what I did was I chopped off the lower branches and I fragged them, and they're doing quite well and they're ready for a new home as well, which one of my friends has asked me for that as well. Xenia, pulsing Xenia is doing a little bit too well, to the point that it literally left a small chunk of it to float around to find a new home, and guess where it found a new home? In the Wavemaker. So it got pretty much chopped up. I salvaged a little bit. I'm trying to make it link to one of the frag plugs by putting it together. Nothing worked. Finally, I tied it together with a small rope, hoping that it would attach itself to that rock. However, I think it is dying, so I might get rid of that. So I would like to get some tips on how to frag pulsing Xenias, because mine is growing like a wildfire and I really need to start fragging them. So any tips would be more than welcome. So that's pretty much it for the tank front at this point. Things have been going pretty smooth. My nutrients, I see that the thin film on the glass could be due to a nutrient excess. However, my phosphates and nitrates pretty much are zero. If I don't know any better, the last time I tested, it's all zero. My alkalinity is the one which keeps fluctuating, so I dose for alkalinity. My calcium is quite fine as well. So everything is pretty much in the acceptable range. So I don't know what's causing this green film. I'll just keep trying different things and come back to you guys with more information in my next video. So that's pretty much it from me for this video. I hope to see you all in the next video, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll do the next one a little bit sooner than this video. I know it's been quite a long time. So thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate all the discussions that I'm having in my Facebook groups. I think it's Melbourne Aquarium, Melbourne Reefers, League of Extraordinary Reefers. They've been amazing. Thank you so much, guys. And any tips on how to frag a pulsing Xenia and how to get rid of the film of algae growing within minutes after every time I scrape it in my glass, that would be much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for my channel, guys. I promise to keep putting more videos. And also know that I don't put videos only about aquarium. I also do a few tech unboxing and reviews as well. I recently unboxed my new mobile, and I'm yet to put a review of that as well, which will probably be my next video. So I'm juggling a few things as well. So bear with me, but I will definitely come up with the next aquarium video sooner than the last time. Until I meet you all next time, it's bye from Prexy Prex. Thank you so much and keep reefing.